with Sandy Sessink of Clay Hill Farm in Ohio.
Exactly, but Sandy is here with us in Oklahoma City, and Sandy is our Cracker Jack saddle seat expert of the day, and we are about to watch the AMHA saddle seat gold medal preliminary class. Sandy's going to walk us through it, but I think it would behoove all of us to let Sandy give us a little bio, because she's very famous in this discipline. Go, Sandy.
Well, I've had some success with saddle seat equitation riders, and probably most
Claim to fame.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that I had the very first rider ever to win the saddle seat Morgan saddle seat equitation Triple Crown, and I had a rider do that. It was in 1990. Her name was Karen Miley, and then the very next year, Mary Carlton, who we all know is a trainer that's very successful now, was my next rider to do it, and on the very same horse. That record held for 11 years. It was 11 years before anybody did that again.
Okay, let's turn the camera around and let's get behind it so we can walk.
Perfect.
Sandy, this class is huge and competitive. My goodness gracious. How do you prepare your riders for something like this? And there's going to be a pattern that we're going to go through as well. So you just start off with what you think would be appropriate information to share with our viewers for a class like this.
Well, first of all, I just would like to say that I believe that equitation, any seat, equitation in general, is one of the greatest things that a child can get involved with. It's extremely, it's an extremely good way for them to learn a lot of life lessons that some of which have nothing to do with riding. You know, in terms of dedication and just learning what life is all about in a lot of ways. I think equitation and riding in general makes good kids. It really does. I've seen an awful lot of them go from, gawky, gangly kids to really being, great kids.
So what makes a good equitation rider?
I think, to me, equitation, I would almost prefer that the word equitation itself was changed to horsemanship, because I think that's what it's all about. I don't see that ever happening, but horsemanship is what it's, the riding skills that allow the horse to look as good as it possibly can are what, as a judge, as an instructor, as a trainer, that's what I'm working on, that's what I'm working towards. I think in a way, riders can almost learn to be good equitation riders without even really thinking about the equitating part of it. Sometimes that's a mistake. I think thinking that they have to pose on a horse rather than ride the horse is almost ends up getting them in trouble. So this is an awfully good class that we're seeing here. I'm seeing an awful lot of riders they're really making their horses look good. When you see a class where the horses in general just all look pretty good, you're seeing a good class of equitation riders, I believe.
I'm glad you made that notification, because that is absolutely true.
Brought to you by Waterford Farm. Breeding, training, and showing world champions for over 20 years.
Thank you very much. She's been a work in progress, and she is last year's 4-year-old world champion. She means a lot to me. We raised her. She's got a great owner, and I was sure glad to be able to do that for him tonight.
MGNLive.com is proud to present the Grand National and World Championship Morgan Horse Show.